I don't know where I'm going. I'm in the pig's pen right now.
This weekend, I found a waterfall, got chased by dogs, hung on for dear life on a moto, and discovered secrets of Bolivia's highlands. Let me show you.
Well guys, I'm off to Vacas on my own. I was supposed to go with a friend, a stranger actually, but that's not happening this weekend, so I'm going alone. Half the adventure in this place is getting there. I am in Cochabamba right now, somewhere downtown. I've asked, I think, 4 different people where the bus stop is for Vacas, and I get 4 different answers, and it's up here somewhere. I will get there before nightfall, I hope. I have my first best friend already. So this is the plaza at Vacas.
Our journey starts in the small but fascinating town of Vacas, Bolivia. This place is known as the land of the potato, and for good reason. This little town is home to over 200 varieties of potatoes. But Vacas isn't just about farming. It's surrounded by breathtaking landscapes, hidden trails, and of course the star of today's adventure, Toro Warkhu waterfall. But as usual, the adventure is about the journey, not the destination.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna rain tonight, so I don't want to be in this riverbed. I've still got my friend over there. I should give him a name. We will call him Fernando because that was my driver's name. This way there's a path. Let's see. Fernando the dog is going up there. I will follow. I think I found my place. And of course my friend is here. He's such a cutie. I can hear stuff going on over there. Lightning again. I guess I should set up my tent. Tuna. And I have bread. Tuna and bread and mayonnaise and some spice. And that is dinner. He's gonna protect me all night. He likes my protein bar, and he liked the tuna and the bread. Aww. Good morning. Oh, I'm a mess. Good morning. Whoa, it's not too chilly. I was actually hot in the night, so I had to peel off my cover. I also found something else. Check this out. Those were the eyes that were looking at me last night. It was a pig. I'll name her Polly. And I still have my friend Fernando, the dog. My water is almost boiling. Oh, yeah. You go. What are you going to do today? I'm going to hike. I'm going to hike to the waterfall. We're on the trail. We're not on the trail. This is just a road to get to the trail. Oh, look at the baby pig. Oh, the things I see, I tell ya. Okay, so I need to cross the highway and get across, and there is a trail that goes to Toro Warkhu. Oh, so many dogs here. I think if I follow this river, I'll get across, maybe do the walking path. I don't think I want to walk on this carretera. It's very narrow. I think there's a walking path here. And it's 5 kilometers. I had coffee with a gentleman. I made him a cup of coffee. He spoke Quechua and Spanish. And, oh, I'm in the pig's pen right now. There's a pig right there. Yep. Hi. I'm not sure where I'm going. This is... Anyway, I had coffee with a gentleman who told me that Toro Warkhu is about 5 kilometers this way. And yeah, you know what? I think I need to be walking on the highway because it doesn't look like there's a trail. Like this trail goes to the pasture. So I think I'll turn around and go on the highway, I guess.
The hike to Toro Warkhu is more than just a means to an end. It's a journey through the soul of Bolivia. The trail meanders past fields of quinoa, llamas, and sheep grazing on the hillside, and sweeping views that make you feel like you've stepped into a postcard. It's quiet out here, mostly, and the stillness pulls you in.
Hi. Eso. 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 So I keep running into dogs. Dogs everywhere. All right, don't fight, guys. But we just carry on. This guy is really friendly and he knows how to handle them. So he stands his ground and he doesn't panic. Yeah, and he protects me from all the other dogs. So to be quite honest, guys, I don't know where I'm going. I am a little apprehensive of going there. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to Toro Warkhu, and then I have to hike to the waterfall, which I hear is about 3 hours. I have to be I'm about halfway now, but you have to have the resolve to continue. If worse comes to worse, I just have resolved that I'll stay an extra night and return to Cochabamba on Monday. Now, I don't have enough food, but I did bring extra money this time. The last time when I went to Apote, I didn't bring any extra money. I had no idea that there would be no buses on Sunday. But again, this Sunday, there are no buses because of the election here in Bolivia. So I thought I could make a day trip of it, just stay the night in Vacas and then hike to Toro Warkhu and then go to the waterfall and get back to Cochabamba tonight. But I don't know if it's possible. So I'm just gonna have to wing it and we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's an indicator of how far it is. I am at the Pueblo de Paredones and it says Toro Warkhu is 6 kilometers. The guy in Vacas told me it was only 5 from there. I probably have walked about 2, maybe 3 kilometers. So from Vacas to Toro Warkhu is probably 9. Eso es mi amiga Guillermina. Guillermina.
Sí.
Y la Puebla es
Paredones.
Paredones. Y es 6 kilómetros a Toro Warkhu. ¿Sí?
15 kilómetros.
15 kilómetros.
Sí.
But let's be honest, sometimes you need a little help getting where you're going. Enter the moto ride.
So my friend back there told me I could take a moto to the cascadas, and I think she said I could leave the dog here because I'm not going to ride the moto with the dog. And he seems very happy here. There's lots of good people here. Lots of good dogs. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll see if I can find a moto.
Gravel roads, loose stones, and a driver who could probably moonlight as a stuntman. I had no choice but to hang on tight and trust the process. It wasn't exactly luxury travel, but hey, where's the fun in that?
Yeah, so that was fun. We probably didn't go fast according to his standards, but for me, for a 51-year-old woman from Canada who is not, I guess I was on a motorcycle last year in Mexico, but before that, the last time I was on a motorcycle was probably when I was 13, many, many years ago. So that was fun. And going up to the waterfalls now, it's 3 kilometers to the waterfall. So the entrance fee to the park is 3 Bolivianos. I didn't have change for 100. I had 2 Bolivianos and 100. And so she let me in for 2 and said I owed her 1. But the next time I come back, if I come back, I will come here and camp here. I think this would be a much better place than in Vacas. And I had to leave my dog Fernando in that village. I told him to go home. I fed him some salchipapas and he looked like he understood. And he was getting along with the people and the dogs there. So I hope he finds his way back to Vacas. We're climbing a little elevation here. You can hear I'm a little out of breath. The elevation here, I think it's about 3,800 meters above sea level. So again, I'm a little out of breath. I should get used to it by now. I've been living in Bolivia for 2 months. But Cochabamba is a lower elevation. I think it's only about 2,800 meters. So anytime I come out to the mountains, I'm gaining about 1,000 meters of elevation. It might not sound like much, but it's a lot.
And then, after all the effort, Toro Warkhu reveals itself. The sound of the water hits you first, a deep, constant roar that echoes through the canyon, and then you see it, water crashing over smooth rocks, tumbling into a pristine pool below. It's wild, it's powerful, and it's completely worth every step and every bump on that moto ride.
It is really cold. I did do a short cold plunge because it's the month of December, so I did a little cold plunge, but it's so cold.
There's something humbling about being here. Places like this remind you of how small you are in the grand scheme of things, but in the best way possible. It's just you, the sound of the water, and the beauty of nature, untouched and unspoiled. The road to Toro Warkhu wasn't perfect. It had its bumps, literally, but that's the beauty of adventures like this. It's not about perfection, it's about stepping out of your comfort zone, trying something new, and finding moments that you'll never forget. So what's your Toro Warkhu? It doesn't have to be a waterfall or a moto ride on gravel roads. Maybe it's a new trail, a new challenge, or just a moment of quiet to reconnect with the world around you. Whatever it is, go find it. You won't regret it. Thanks for coming along on this adventure with me. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys just like this. And until next time, happy trekking.